This versatile focaccia bread was submitted by All Recipes member Terry McCarroll, who writes, "It's a wonderful, quick alternative to garlic bread. Lots of herbs and lots of flavor." Member Nadia adds, "Very tasty. The spice mixture is fantastic and adds a wonderful flavor." First, in a large bowl containing 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, add 1 teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of white sugar, and 1 tablespoon of active dry yeast. Be sure it's fresh, so it'll allow the dough to rise. Season it with 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 pinch of ground black pepper, and half a teaspoon of dried basil, and whisk it to mix thoroughly. Next, add 1 tablespoon of vegetable or olive oil and 1 cup of water. All Recipes members write you should make sure the water is warm but not too hot, about 110 degrees to activate the yeast. Stir this together until well mixed and the dough pulls away from the side of the bowl. Now turn it out onto a lightly floured surface and knead the dough until it's smooth and elastic. This takes about 5 minutes. Lightly oil a large bowl. Place the dough in the bowl and turn it to coat it completely with oil to keep it from drying out. Cover the bowl with a damp cloth and let it rise in a warm place for about 20 minutes. Preheat your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit and coat a baking sheet with non-stick spray. After the dough has risen, punch it down. Place it on the prepared baking sheet and pat it into a 1/2 inch thick rectangle. Now brush the top with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Several All Recipes members write for a slightly less flat and dense focaccia, they let the loaf stand on the baking sheet for a second rising for about 20 minutes. So let's do that. Lastly, sprinkle it with 1 tablespoon of grated Parmesan cheese. And then with a cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. Bake it in the preheated oven until it's golden brown, about 15 minutes. All Recipes members suggested serving this focaccia bread dipped in olive oil as an appetizer, or as a side for pasta dishes or minestrone, or soup along with a salad for a simple, rounded, comforting meal.